Hello students, I am Nilanjana Sanyal. Welcome you all to my channel NS Online Math Classes. Our today's topic is factorizing cubic polynomials. This is method 1. We can factorize cubic polynomials using several methods. I'll be explaining few methods of factorizing cubic polynomials. This is the first method. And this method will be taking the help of equating the coefficients of both the sides. Okay, so without any further delay, let us start with today's session. First of all, let us look at the expression, the cubic polynomial that has been given to us, which we should be factorizing. Factorize 2x to the power of 3 plus 23x squared plus 8x minus 33. Now you see, since it is a cubic expression, the highest power of x should be equal to 3. The degree is 3. And you are having every power of the variable starting from the degree or the power 3. 3, 2, 1 and 0, the power of the variable x in the constant term is of course equal to 0, because x to the power of 0 or anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So negative 33 can be thought of as negative 33 times 1 or negative 33 times x to the power of 0. So we are having every power of x starting from the power 3. But in case you are given a polynomial which does not contain every power of x, even in that case you may use this method. Only thing is you have to assume the coefficient of the missing term, the power of the variable which is missing, you have to take its coefficient to be equal to 0. Okay, that is the only thing that is required, because you have to have the coefficient of every power of x. So for the missing terms, you take the coefficients as 0. Okay, now let us know the rules. First rule is take small numbers like 0, plus minus half, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, or at the most plus minus 3. I'm not going into the rational roots theorem and all those. Just basic thing, you start with trivial numbers, small numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, plus or minus, it can be plus 1 or minus 1. After you go to at least plus 2 and minus 2, you can come back to the plus half and minus half. At least I usually do that. I first of all don't go to the fraction part and take these values one by one as the value of x and find the value for which the cubic expression becomes equal to 0. Okay, so let us see. Let us first of all start with the value we'll start with the value 0. When x equal to 0, 2 times 0 is 0, 23 times 0 is 0, 8 times 0 is 0. So we have only the constant term remaining, that is the value of the expression. The expression value is equal to negative 33 when x equal to 0. And we have to find the value of the variable for which the expression value becomes equal to 0. So definitely x equal to 0 is not that value that we want. So the next value that we take up is plus 1. Okay, so when x equal to plus 1, what happens? 2 times 1 cube is 1. 1 raised to any power is 1. So 2 plus 23 is 25, plus 8 is 33. 33 minus 33 is 0. So we are seeing when x equal to 1, the expression value is equal to 0. So we have got the number which makes the expression value equal to 0. X minus number, that number is a linear factor of the expression. So x minus 1 will be the linear factor of this cubic expression. Why do we need that? Because we know how to factorize quadratic polynomials, but we do not know how to factorize cubic polynomials. So if we can find the linear factor, obviously the other factor will be a quadratic factor, because x minus 1, this is the linear factor. In this case, it is x minus 1. It will be x minus some number always. And the other one will be having, since it will be a quadratic factor, it will be having the highest power of x as 2, x squared. There will be a term containing x squared. So x times x squared will be giving us x to the power of 3. So therefore, this is the linear term, linear factor. We will be having another quadratic factor. And we know how to factorize the quadratic part. So this is the part that we have to get, the linear factor of the given cubic polynomial. And in this case, we have found the linear factor. This is equal to x minus 1. Okay. Sorry, my voice is not very clear today. I'm having some throat problem. Sorry. Now what do? Rule number 2 states, write the cubic polynomial as the product of the linear factor and the quadratic factor. Quadratic factor, we do not know what factor it is, but since it is a quadratic factor, we can write it as ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b and c, these are real numbers because we are dealing with real numbers. This same thing can be applied to complex number domain, but right now we are dealing with only real numbers. So we are assuming, or we are having the ABC as real numbers. Okay. And find the values of a, b and c by equating the coefficients of equal powers of x from both the sides. So let's see how this has to be done. So the given cubic polynomial is 2x to the power of 3 plus 23x squared plus 8x minus 33. This should be equal to x minus 1 times ax squared plus bx plus c. Now we have to get the values of a, b and c. For that, first of all, we expand this right hand side. X times ax squared will be giving us ax cubed. X times bx gives us plus bx squared. X times c gives us plus cx. Negative 1 times ax squared is negative ax squared. Negative 1 times bx is negative bx, and negative 1 times c is negative c. Now we have to equate the coefficients of different powers of x from both the sides. The left side is this, the given cubic polynomial 2x cubed plus 23x squared plus 8x minus 33. But when we come to the right hand side, we are seeing ax cubed. This is a single term, fine, but there are two terms containing x squared, bx squared minus ax squared. So let us first of all group them. Even for x, we are having two terms. So let us first of all group them. Ax cubed plus b minus a x squared plus c minus b x minus c. Now we are having a single term for every power of x on both the sides. Okay. So now we can equate them. Equating the coefficients of x cubed, we get the value of a to be equal to 2. Because it is 2x cubed on the left hand side and it is ax cubed on the right hand side. So a equal to 2. We can go for the b minus a and 23, but I have taken this c. I have found the value of c first, and then I have moved on to the b part. The constant term on the left hand side is minus 33 and the constant term on the right hand side is minus c. So c is equal to 33. Next, we have to get the value of b. We can get the value of b from b minus a expression equating it to 23, or c minus b expression equating it to 8, positive 8. Because we know the values of a and c, so we can take any of them. I have taken b minus a to be equal to positive 23. So b is equal to 23 plus 2, which is equal to 25. Now, we know the values of a, b and c. We will be substituting these values in this part. Okay. So the factorized form becomes x minus 1. This is the linear factor, and the quadratic factor is 2 in place of a. 2x square plus 25 in place of b plus 25x and 33 in place of c plus 33. And next rule says factorize the quadratic factor if possible. Most probably you have seen that you cannot factorize every quadratic polynomial. So if possible, you factorize this quadratic part. In this case, this quadratic expression can be factorized, and you can factorize it using the middle term splitting method. And in case you have any confusion, any doubt with the method, you can watch my video. You are having two videos on this method. You may watch both of them for the normal numbers and for the large numbers. Okay. So after doing the middle term splitting, we have come to this factorized form of this quadratic part. It is x plus 11 times 2x plus 3. So the factorized form of this cubic polynomial 2x cubed plus 23x squared plus 8x minus 33 is equal to x minus 1 times x plus 11 times 2x plus 3. Okay. So students, this brings us to the end of this session. Please like, share and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching this video till the end. We meet again very soon. Till then, bye.